All right, so yesterday was a great day. I went and had this full physical. Um, Check it. I was wondering, like, if I had a little asthma because I'd been. Anybody that follows me knows I went from basically having pneumonia. It finally got better. This was maybe 6 months ago. To COVID, and COVID, man, that was just like whoa. So just had my lungs checked out. Wasn't sure, like, I don't know. I was just wanting to make sure. What a great place. It's the Vanderbilt, like, pulmonary asthma allergy place. And they were so nice. Oh my God. Just all these nice Southern ladies, like, totally, like, it's like a building full of moms. Man, it was really refreshing. Super nice, and everything was great. My lungs look great. No asthma. If for your age, weight, and height, like, you could obviously have like 0%, which would mean you're dead, or 100% is like that's perfect, right? That's what they're thinking. So you have to be at about 85% lung capacity for it to be in the good zone. I was 117. And then when they did the butyrol, I don't know, whatever it is, they dilated everything. The improvement was very minimal, which told them that there was no asthma. There was no constricting of the bronchial tubes. So that was really exciting. Yeah, and they did chest X-rays. Here, I'll show you. I brought slides. Yeah, this is the lady, Clement. She's awesome. Has like a little bit of a Dolly Parton vibe. The CXR, which is the chest X-ray, normal. Lungs look normal, inflated and clear with no evidence of pneumonia. No pulmonary edema, no pleural effusion, or no pneumonia thorax. The cardio, I can't see that dimension. It was normal. So no acute, nothing. Boom, good. Here's a picture of me doing the lung test. Look at that. Where you inhale as hard as you can, quick, and then exhale everything. And yeah, so that was me. Look at that. What do you think of that? This is another great video. Anyway, I am feeling better, and all those things that kind of were going on, and wasn't sure how I was feeling about a lot of things. Everything's kind of settled down. I'm just chilling out. Yeah. So anyway, this is a DGT. This guy brought it over. This is not my DGT. This is a DGT. And my buddy Leon Todd loves these guitars. I'm going to check it out. And I don't, I've literally never played a Paul Reed Smith before. Just never. So we're just gonna check it out. So here it is. Same thing, 77 on the left, matchless on the right with the little dude. We'll take the blues driver off. It sounds beautiful. The thing. It's these are lower output pickups, kind of like the Sir. But and this is just all my opinion. This has a better sound to me, not as bright. It's open and lively, but it's not like woo. '09 with silhouette birds. I've literally never even played a guitar like this before. Yeah, so it's volume tone or volume, and it's weird. It's like the top volume here is the bridge pickup. It's a little backwards, but that's how he likes to, because he's a volume guy, right? Grissom. And then this is tone for master tone, and it taps, and 3-way switch. Yeah. instead of here. You know, it's kind of like a Strat meets a Les Paul in a weird way. But anyway, we're just rear pickup right now. It's got a really nice top thing. I played it against my black Les Paul for like 30 seconds last night when he brought it by, and my black Les Paul sounded a little dull. I don't know why, but just dull. You know what we'll do? We'll just well, you know what? We'll get rid of this for right now. Sorry about that. Okay, so there, we'll hold that. Kind of have that in my head. Oh, tremolos is nice. Tuners are very tight. Oh, man. Oh, God. Now, this is a $500 guitar with Duncan pickups in it. And we'll see, all right? This isn't one of those kind of videos. I just want to see if this is something, this DGT is anything for me. So now we'll come here. And we'll, instead of it being called DGT, we'll call it Epi. Epi. Struggling, okay. Yeah, here's the Epiphone in the bridge. Duncan 59 custom hybrid. Yeah, that to me was better against kind of the DGT than the black one. The black one's definitely not very. I don't know. I think that WB Fire in the bridge has run its course for me. Yeah. So here's the Epi, and here's the DGT. Yeah, I mean it's nicer. It's let's look at it on the Scopey scope. It's I mean it's brighter. Let's see. So here is the DGT. About there, it's got that little, like that's the shelf of the lift, and now we go to the Epi. Yeah, it doesn't have that same thing there. So if we were to go, let's say like that, maybe take a little of the mids. Here's the Epi. Bypass that and DGT. Dude, in a mix, I would be anything. That would be zero chance that you would know the difference. That's just my opinion. It's a beautiful guitar, but here's the DGT. And Epiphone with a little EQ. The tapping is nice on this too. This is the custom hybrid. Probably not as nice as the DGT tapping, but I've got the Strat. I've also got that Yamaha with the tapping, which is the, yeah, I think I'm good. Epiphone. And DGT. Yeah, the thing too with the DGT you hear, which this is just my opinion, which some people may like, some people may not like. It's like less wood. It's more like I hear more electronics with the Epiphone and the Les Paul. You hear more guitar to me, and it could just be like the way that they do the wood on the. I think that with the Paul Reed Smith, it's like the whole like mid range. I don't know what it is, but it seems like I hear the guitar more on the Les Pauls. So here is no EQ. Here's DGT. And Epiphone with Les Paul. Epiphone with EQ. Yeah, it's got a little bit more booty, right? So it's got a little bit of that the DGT doesn't. So here's Epiphone. And here's DGT. Yeah. That's good news for me, right? And that's just my opinion. It's a really nice guitar. And I'm just going to give a couple of personals, couple of things that felt strange. And just remember, if you were somebody that played Paul Reed Smith for 30 or 40 years and then you picked up a Les Paul, you would feel weird about things about the Les Paul. You may feel weird about the exact things that I feel weird about, but the other way. The weight of it is strange. Like the Les Paul sits nice like this. The DGT has a very kind of heel heavy to me when I was sitting with it. I don't dig the small headstock. I've got the same thing on the PV Forenza. It's cool, but I don't like I don't know why. Maybe just because of all the years of this and Fenders and Strats and Les Pauls and whatever, it just feels weird. The other thing about it, there was something like now that I played it a little last night. I played it this morning. It felt fine, but when I first picked it up, there was something. Hey, what's up? Yeah, you got to stay out if you're sick, buddy. Yeah, thank you. All right. Thank you. Ugh, everybody's sick. So anyway, but it felt like there was like I don't know how to. It just felt like there was a little meat in areas where it's not maybe the meat on this, and it felt like lean in areas that this maybe wasn't lean. Like this guitar feels like exactly like perfect to me. But keep in mind, I play it all the time, especially this one. This is my gigging Les Paul. I play this thing, I played this thing thousands and thousands of hours in the last. I've had it probably close to 20 years. So, yeah. So those were a couple of thoughts right out of the gate. Just, and the positioning of the knobs is, and I understand, like, he's like a volume knob guy, but I think also between the tremolo there and the volume right here, I don't know, I didn't feel comfortable. I'm just being honest. This just feels like more, like, because I'm a little bit of a hacker. I like to kind of, I don't know. I play more like Slash, or I like this being more free. The tremolo bar and the volume right here. I don't know. As soon as I picked the guitar up, I was like, whoa! It was like, just felt like there was just stuff where like my hand goes. So there you go. One last listen and I'm done. DGT. And Epiphone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, it's still got a little bit more wood, which, you know, again, this is something that, you know, a lot of people would like, you know. I mean, well, you know, I like it, you know. Epiphone. Maybe that's a little too much. Oh, sorry. And DGT. Sometimes I listen to these videos of, like, you know, 90s Mesa rectifier versus multi-watt, and they're like going between them, and I if I'm not looking at it, I wouldn't even necessarily go, oh, okay, you know. It's not like you're going, here's a Fender Deluxe, you know, here's an Uberschall. It's like bing bang, this is like this. So yeah, anyway, I appreciate you guys. Good things are happening. My kids are both sick. They're both home from school. So just this is like a recurring nightmare here. Anyway, that's it. Oh, I gotta get on Zoom and go do that thing. I gotta go do that thing we do called Scales and Arpeggios.